How was your week, Bill?
I've had better weeks. My rescue dog died.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we had to. That's a whole long story. That whole thing. I'm not getting into that, but she was an awesome dog, and she defied the odds. I don't know how many times. I mean, when you have a rescue pit bull that's aggressive with people, they usually don't stay on this planet for longer than a year and a half. And she lived for 13 years.
Well, yeah.
Final years in Arizona. When the babies came, I literally had to get rid of her because she would have ate the babies. I mean, it was a really dysfunctional fucking relationship, I'll tell you that. But I loved her. My wife loved her, and she loved us, but she fucking wanted to kill everybody else.
He said final years like it was a guy retired in Florida.
That's what I said. No, she lived her final years like a retired Republican. Republicans go to Arizona. Liberals go down to Florida. And if you've noticed, Paul, where are all the hurricanes? Down in the Florida area. God doesn't like liberals because they feel that they're better than everybody else. And then conservatives, he just feels they're so fucking stupid.
They just put them out in the desert?
Just stick them out in the desert and just let them walk around.
Well, you know what?
God doesn't like anybody, Paul.
That's amazing that the dog lived that life. That's what I said to Stacy the other day. I go, dude, our cat is going to be 17 in 2 months. I go, this kid is playing with house money. Okay. He's fucking killed a ton of mice in his day. Just numbers of birds have been left in my fucking garage. So now he's just.
So what you're saying is there's a lot of mice and birds counting the days and that fucking cat is gone.
Oh, yeah. All the rodents in my neighborhood are like, he's still fucking. Stacy said he tried to jump on the bed. And dude, this is a cat that like could almost get on top of the refrigerator. And now he tried jumping on our bed and just missed. It's just like, and then, but like he got up there eventually, but
the cat can't dunk anymore.
Yeah. Anytime I always say this, anytime you have an animal, he can't dunk anymore. Anytime you have an animal that beats its life expectancy, you just did it as a fucking animal lover, animal owner. You just fucking did it.
My dog lived in the lap of luxury and just, I mean, I'm trying to think of how many hikes. I lost count how many hikes I took that thing on. I loved taking her out, wrestling with her, sleeping with her on the couch. My wife wouldn't be in town. Dog was up in the bed. She ate great. She always had a brand new bed.
I saw
the way she lived versus the way she treated all of our friends and family. It's a lot of people that ran back out to their cars when we didn't know how to control her.
Yeah, man, I saw your Instagram post and I get like that with animals. But what's funny about animals like that is it's amazing that an animal would kill other people. An animal can't be around children. An animal can't be around other animals, yet they'll snuggle with you. That's like amazing. That's an amazing thing that like there's one guy.
Maybe they read people better than you or I do.
Dude,
because when you really look at it, Paul, like how many people are like truly just like gonna be a friend? I just think a pit bull has like their line just isn't as far down the road as mine was.
Dogs don't the animals don't fuck around. Yeah. Like, dude, I don't know if this guy online, I don't know if you saw this guy online with the lion. But dude, I'm telling you right now, that lion's never hurting this guy. I never seen anything like this. Lion was so in love with this motherfucker that like he was doing this thing with it. And the lion, dude, and he was fucking like the lion was like tickling him. I'm going like, I know that they said some of those things end bad.
That's going to end bad, Paul.
I don't know, dude. This lion was doing everything.
That's a wild animal.
I know. But dude, they had a bond. I'm telling you, dude, this thing loved this fucking guy.
Until one day he gets home late and he didn't give him a chance to give him those 43 steaks in the morning.
He went to
he has a little cut on his neck dude, do you know, I remember hearing this story when I was in Florida, a Florida man. He met this chick at a bar and he had a giant fucking python like behind this big glass thing and she was all freaked out by it and he was fucking hammered. And he goes, no, it's fine. The thing loves me. And he went in there and he fucking bumped his head. and it caused him to fall down, and he bled a little bit, and just the thing's tongue tasting the blood in the air.
Oh, man.
And yeah, and fucking it went for him, and she freaked out and ran out of there, and it killed him.
Oh, fuck.
Now, I never looked it up to see if that was true, but even if it isn't true, I just want to yell at the fictitious person. It's like, you couldn't go get like a frying pan or something, or a steak knife, and just give it a couple of fucking jabs? You know?
Oh,
this is what I would do, Paul. If a fucking python grabbed you, I would wait till you like were out, and the thing thought that it was having a meal. And then by then it's all twisted up and winded up, and all you gotta do is you fucking stab it in and its tail a couple of times.
So wait, you'd wait for me to be dead? The fuck?
Well, if I start moving in, the thing might come for me, and then we're both fucked. I wouldn't wait till you were dead. I would wait till you started just, the UFC. Like, he's out. He's out.
Oh,
it is all over. That's when I would come in.
A ref runs in and goes like this.
I would come in. Dude, you know how it is. With something like snakes, if you ever look at those meerkats, you sort of lunge at them and shit and just try to... You got to do a lot of head fakes with the fucking snake before you go in there and get it. But yeah, Paul, like you would be laying there with your Jordans in the air, untied, so one of them would be off. Be like, dude, don't let him eat me, dude. I'm like, I'm going to help you, Paul, just not yet. Bill, I'm going out. It's all right, dude. Just fucking give into it. Then it can think you can eat you, and I'm coming in there with the fucking bat.
Yeah, but I think
I just need it to be all the way around you, so like I don't hit you.
No, but I think when a snake actually fully constricts and takes all your breath away, I don't think it's like you're passing out like UFC. I think you're fucking have no more life in the lungs.
No. You pass out first.
Oh, okay. That's
you absolutely pass out. I read that book, The Perfect Storm. They explain what happened when you drown. Like how long your brain and your heart still go. That's why when people say like, when you stopped breathing, people always said, dude, I died and then I came back. As this one doctor said, he said, nothing has ever died and come back to life. What you're explaining is you had a near-death experience.
Right. You were like consciously lifeless, but your body was still breathing.
The second you stop breathing, your heart doesn't stop.
Right.
That's not how it works. Like shit gradually shut. I think that the shit is shutting down. There's layers to it.
Yeah,
don't know what would happen, dude, is when you fucking suffocate one of those people in the cage, they would immediately be dead. No?
Doesn't, don't the Navy SEALs do that shit?
I'm already anticipating all the emails about how wrong I was about all of that shit. But I know, like, when they were talking about drowning, it was a whole fucking chapter. It was the most terrifying thing. Two things happen when you drown. Either it's water in your lungs, or there's a reflex in your throat that immediately just cuts it off and you actually suffocate. And they'll find like no water in your lungs. But after you stop breathing, then there's like the dopamine. So you have that stupid smile on your face when they find you. It's kind of, you go on a nice little trip. And then when you're just completely out with that dumb smile on your face, your brain is still firing synapses and whatever. The synapses are still I said firing synapses. I don't know what any of this stuff means. Yeah. It's still firing for like another 20 minutes. That's why there's fucking kids, they play hockey in the Omen and then they go under the ice and they're able to get them out in the real life.